So there's something I want to test in the new Tesla. I've seen some videos out there recently where folks were hinting at or kind of just briefly mentioning a way that you can set the Tesla so that you don't even have to shift the little shifter thing in it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the little shifter on the screen that allows you to go into different gears, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. When you put your foot on the brake, this appears. And you would push this little car here up to go forward and back to go, or down rather, to go in reverse. Someone had asked me about neutral recently. There is neutral, by the way. So anyway, there is a setting that I've heard about where you can, I guess, turn on and somehow the car intuitively knows which direction you want to go in. And it does it automatically. Like, for instance, I'm sitting in the garage, you guys can see right now, and obviously I would want to back out of the garage, right? So let's take a look at the screen here. I've got the screen up with all the controls and stuff on it. I'm not exactly sure where it is. Let's go to pedals and steering. That would make more sense to me, and it looks like that's where it is. While we're in here, by the way, check out some of these settings. You've got acceleration, chill or standard. Mine is set on standard. Steering mode, comfort, standard, or sport. I've actually tried those out and they do make a heck of a difference. Comfort is kind of loosey-goosey. Standard, kind of normal, what you'd expect. And sport tightens things up a bit. Next up, we've got apply brakes when regenerative braking is limited. I'm not sure what that means. Let's click the little icon here. It says regenerative braking is limited when your battery is cold or close to 100% charged. This setting applies regular brakes on release of the accelerator pedal to mimic full regenerative braking in these scenarios. Note, brake pedal may feel stiffer when setting is enabled and vehicle is applying regular brakes. This is due to brake pedal being pressed already, and this does not change the ability of the vehicle to slow down. All right, so it's a bit of an adjustment for the regenerative braking. Next up, we've got auto shift out of park. That's the one we're going to look at here. We'll get to that in just a minute. And then last, we've got slip start. Used to help free vehicle when stuck in snow, sand, or mud. Pretty self-explanatory there, I think. Now, we've got this, auto shift out of park, beta. Well, that means it's kind of being tested, right? It says when parked, automatically shifts to drive or reverse when doors are closed, driver's seatbelt is buckled, and brake is pressed. So, I'm gonna go ahead, I guess I have to put my seatbelt on. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can do that one-handed. I don't know if I'm that talented. Let's see here. Oh, I'm almost there. We're gonna be kind of, I thought we'd be twisted up, but let's see, I'm almost there. All right, I managed to do that. Now, it says again, when parked, which we are, we're in park, automatically shifts to drive or reverse, which we're not in now. We're in the middle, so we're not anywhere. When doors are closed, the doors right now are all closed. Nothing is open. Driver's seat belt is buckled. Got that taken care of. And brake is pressed. I've got the brake pressed right now. So let's go ahead. I'm going to turn that on. It says, oh, we've got some verbiage here. Auto shift out of park feature is currently in beta. The gear is chosen based on the trajectory that was taken into your current parking location, as well as information from sensors about the current environment. Always check to confirm that the gear chosen matches your expectations before you press the accelerator pedal. Auto shift out of park will only shift gears when transitioning out of park. Shifting between forward and reverse must be performed manually using the gear shift selector on the driver's side of the touchscreen. So of course that's right here. Before enabling this feature, ensure that you are familiar with operation of the gear shift slider, which I am. Do you want to enable auto shift out of park while it is in beta? Sure, I can always turn it off, right? All right, I've got it on. Now, you'll notice it's telling me here, tap to activate reverse. So I'm going to tap the brake pedal, and it automatically went to reverse. I'm going to put the brake on again. Let's see what happens. Nothing. It just says press to reverse as far as the accelerator pedal goes. So let's see if we go backwards. We should, and we are. So we're going backwards. Now, I would have to shift normally to drive. So I'm going to go ahead and hit park right now. And it says tap to activate reverse still. So I can tap, and I'm in reverse. So now I would go backwards. I wonder if I back all the way out of the garage. I'm interested to see what happens here. If I back all the way out of the garage, and let's stop right here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit park. Now, what's it going to tell me here? My foot's off. It says to activate drive. So now it's going to make me, or let me, go forward. So I'm going to tap that once. You do have to kind of push down rather hard on it, and it's going to go ahead and go forward, which, as you can see, oops, let's make sure I don't hit these lift columns here. I'm going to go ahead and go forward and pull back into the garage, and we're going to try it one more time once I'm in here. So now we're going to stop, and I'm going to push park. And I'm going to take my foot off the brake. Notice all the accent lighting around the car goes all the way around to the back. I think that is pretty cool, by the way. And notice now it would let me go into reverse. So I can tap, and it's going to let me go into reverse. And I do want to back up a little because I'm not as close to the back of my garage as I want to be. Right about there, and then I'm going to stop. I'm going to go ahead and hit park. That's how it works. I don't know. That's something I would have to get used to, and obviously you'd have to pay attention, because if you're using that and it doesn't work properly, you could have a problem, right? I mean, let's say you're sitting in front of something and you want to go straight, but it goes to reverse. You hit the accelerator expecting it to go because that's what it's supposed to do. And it goes backwards and you have a problem. Keep in mind, this is still a beta system in beta testing, I guess. So what I'm going to do for now, I'm not real comfortable with that at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate it just like that. And now I'm left to the normal way that the car works. In other words, I have to go ahead and shift by pushing up or pulling down to be able to go forward or backward. Kind of a neat idea. It seems to me to be working towards eliminating doing anything except utilizing, I guess, the brake pedal somewhat, because the way the Tesla works with its one pedal driving, you don't even really need a brake pedal most of the time. So I kind of dig that. Leave a comment. Let me know. Would you use that auto shift out of park feature or not? It's really not necessary. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.